Well, on average, hamburger is selling for just under $7 a pound in the U.S. There are many factors that impact the price of beef we find at the grocery store. One major reason is the United States doesn't have enough cattle to satisfy the demand for beef Americans want to eat. As of 2026, the size of the U.S. cattle herd continues a downward trend. Despite a year of strong prices, the USDA's annual cattle inventory report shows the U.S. cattle inventory shrank another 1/3% and now sits at its smallest size in 75 years. The beef cow inventory fell 1% to 27.6 million head. This graph from the USDA shows the beef cow inventory, which has now been in a downward trend since the late 1970s. Several bad years convinced ranchers to shrink their herds, and cattle herds take a painfully long time to rebuild. Drought and higher feed and fuel costs are now not helping. The president of the South Dakota Farmers Union says there are many reasons producers are not expanding their herds.
Right now, they're paying huge input costs on everything. And the cattle markets have just completely dropped to the floor. This is really going to be tough. And any young producer that is interested in getting into the business, it's going to be really hard for them to find a banker now with this type of unstableness to getting backing.
Craig Bieber raises Red Angus and serves as the president of the South Dakota Cattlemen's Association. He says President Trump's plan to allow more foreign beef into the country is detrimental to growth.
I mean, yes, there's signals to rebuild the cow herd, Tom, but the reality is that, that we've been fighting drought in a lot of areas. Lack of forage is a big concern. And so, I just think that it's a lot of this is not helpful when it comes to rebuilding the beef cow herd.
Now, Bieber says evidence shows that Americans are willing to pay more for beef and says even at current prices, he considers it a value as a main source of protein.